class. Welcome again to our new A Piece of Life lesson 12. For today's topic, we will have prepositions. So don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment on my educational vlogs and videos. And don't forget to ring the bell for further notifications. Okay, so let us start. Okay, so for today we will be discussing about prepositions. So a preposition is a word that is used with a noun, pronoun, or noun phrase to show location, time, or in introducing an object. Preposition is a word that is used with a noun, pronoun, or noun phrase to show location, time, or in introducing an object. We have different types of prepositions. The first one is prepositions of place, prepositions of time, preposition of or prepositions of direction, prepositions of location, prepositions of spatial relationships, and prepositional phrase. So what are the uses and functions of prepositions? Prepositions are seen to show some key characteristics and perform some vital functions. So when we say vital, important functions, when used in sentences, let us look at the various uses of prepositions in English. They are used to show the direction of something. They can refer to the time of something happening. They can be used to denote the position or location of an object in the sentence. They are also used to represent spatial relationships. And prepositional phrases in particular can be used to do all of this when used in sentences. We have types of prepositions. Based on the different uses or functions and purposes of prepositions, they can be divided into four main types. They are as follows. Prepositions of time, used to show when something is happening. For example, we will be meeting on Friday. On is the preposition of time. The supermarket will be closed from 9 p.m. to 9 a.m. From and to. Can you come after some time? So we have after. We have been asked to work from home until the end of May. So we have until. The whole country was asked to stay home during the pandemic to ensure safety and well-being. So the preposition of time is during. Now let's move on with the prepositions of place. It indicates the place or position of something. For example, I have kept the book I borrowed from you on the table. Harry hid behind the door. The dog jumped over the fence. Can you please can you place the red roses in between the white daisies? He was waiting in the front of EB office. Prepositions of direction used to denote the direction in which something travels or moves. For example, the girl ran toward her father the moment she saw him. Jerry jumped into the river to help his sister. Vina passed the book to Priya. When will Salvia be returning from London? Nina lives across the street. Prepositions of location employed to denote the location of a particular object. For example, Kenny would be staying at his cousin's place for the weekend. Make sure you keep all the toys back in its place after you play. I lay on the floor for a really long time. So we have prepositions of spatial relationship used to denote an object's movement away from the source and towards the source. For example, Navya sat leaning against the wall. The circus was stationed opposite the children's park. Lakshmi sat beneath the trees and Shankar sat beside the stairs. We spent the evening walking around the lake. Next is prepositional phrase, a combination of a preposition and a noun. The object it is affecting. For example, see to it that you reach the venue on time. The medicines you asked for are out of stock. Why don't we try taking classes outside for a change? Make sure you fill in all the forms at once. And Salmaan was able to finish it only with the help of his friends. Okay, next. Examples of prepositions used in sentences. To know how exactly prepositions can be used or function in sentences, check out the following examples of sentences. I will be going to church in the morning. She placed the plates on the dining table. Bhaskar found the cat hiding under the bed. Will you be with Remy or Masika? I love sitting on the beach at night. Rachel met Phoebe by the lake. Finn stood opposite Lisa. The grocery store is right in front of the bus stop. My brother climbed onto the roof. It feels great to sit beneath the trees and read. Preposition of place, in, on, and at. When it comes to in, it can be used to show general locations like neighborhoods, cities, countries, and places with a boundary. For example, I live in India. On can be used to refer to more specific locations like streets, avenues, island surfaces, and large vehicles. For example, Lata stays on the fourth floor. The book you are looking for is on the rack, meaning on the surface. And then at can be used to refer to very specific locations. For example, you can find us at the church. She is at home now. So specific address. Next is prepositions of time, in, on, and at. In can be used to depict general timings like months, years, centuries, and parts of days. For example, Dan was born in 2000. Technological development in the field of science and medicine reached its zenith in the 21st century. On can be used to refer to days of the week, days of the month, and holidays with day. For example, Republic Day. For example, there is a national parade every year on Republic Day. All of us will be at home on Christmas Day. And then at can be used to denote very specific times of the day, and holidays without day, for example, Easter. For example, we decided to meet at 4 p.m. I wish my brother at midnight. What is a preposition again? So here is the generalization of the definition of preposition. A preposition is a short word that is employed in sentences to show the relationship of nouns, pronouns, or phrases with other parts within the respective sentences. Prepositions are normally found positioned in the latter part or in the end part of the sentence. Okay, so by, near, or next to. For example, is the post office by the posta a given time or not later than? For example, see that you reach the exam hall by 8:30 a.m. Denotes the doer of the action mentioned in a sentence. For example, the poem was written by my brother with in the company of. For example, Clint went to Chennai with his friends. In addition to, for example, would you like to have tea with breakfast? By means of, for example, I cooked our meal with love. Okay, so that is the end of our discussion. So when we say company, together with, okay? So it's ambiguous term. Company also means a certain company of work, diba? Or employment. But it is also um pertaining to together with. Okay, so thank you and God bless us all. Bye, class. See you again for the next A Piece of Life vocabulary. A Piece of Life lesson vlog of Ma'am Hannah Jane Saligumba Costello, LPT or Licensed Professional Teacher. God bless.